Good evening. I'm Congressman John Katko. I'm sorry that I can't be with you tonight for the Longhouse Council Boy Scouts of America annual Boypower Dinner. I would like to take a moment to recognize my good friend and tonight's honoree, Onondaga County District Attorney Bill Fitzpatrick. Congratulations, Bill, on being named this year's Distinguished Citizen. Having worked with Bill for many years, both as a former federal prosecutor and now as Central New York's representative in Congress, I know that Bill is committed to making our community a better, safer place. Over the years, Bill has been an exemplary leader. He's taken on the toughest cases and always remained a passionate advocate for victims. Congratulations, Bill, on this well-deserved award. I know how critical tonight's event is to ensuring the future success of Boy Scouts in Central New York and to supporting our youth. Thank you to everyone in attendance for your support. Hope that you all have a wonderful evening. May God bless you all.
Longhouse Council is proud to serve the scouting communities of Central and Northern New York. Our professional staff, thousands of trained adult volunteers, and generous financial supporters deliver a great program that emphasizes traditional scouting and embraces the future. Our two premier camps, Camp Woodland in Constantia and Sabata Scout Reservation in the heart of the Adirondacks, teach skills and deliver experiences that last a lifetime. Longhouse Council has been a national leader in the BSA's new STEM Nova Award as Scouting expands its program for future success. With your help, our Scouts are prepared for life. On behalf of the thousands of Cub Scouts, Boy Scouts, venturers, and explorers, thank you for your support and generosity.
As an assistant DA, I've worked with district attorneys all across the state, and as a defense attorney, I've worked with district attorneys all across the state. Bill Fitzpatrick is the single best case prosecutor that I have ever watched.
He's got a national reputation. He's got a statewide reputation. When he walks into a room at the State DA's Association, people know him, people look to him for support, people defer to his opinion and his expertise. He's the real deal.
He's been president of the National DA's Association, president of State DA's Association prior to that, and has really been a leader across the nation for prosecutors in a number of different regards.
He's smart, and he's probably the best politician I know.
It makes you very proud that someone has achieved the success that he has, and hopefully you had some small part in helping him along the way.
Bill lives the job as district attorney, whether he's got his suit on and he's in the courtroom or whether you see him out socially.
The man lives and breathes his work, and he's remarkable at it. He would never admit that he does, but he always does the right thing, and he always thinks about everyone else and really presents families, children, loved ones with a really special gift, and that's his ability to care.
Bill Fitzpatrick remains true to the person he is. There is no doubt in my mind, if we were back together in 20 years, we'd all say the same things.
The things that he does to help not only victims, but friends who are sick, or friends who've lost loved ones, or anybody who's in need, Bill's the first one in line.
He takes victims and he makes them part of his extended family. And that's rare for prosecutors, particularly for elected prosecutors. It's rare, but he does it.
I think people know that Bill is one of the funniest people around, and I know people like when he's giving speeches.
Fitzy's sense of humor is legendary, and he's probably one of the great guys to bust chops that you're ever going to meet. You know, I would say that I think probably his greatest contribution to his scouting career was buying Girl Scout cookies.
He installed a jukebox in his office, and whenever there was a guilty verdict, he'd blast "I fought the law and the law won." I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law
I can break out laughing sometimes when I think of the fun over the years we've all had, classmates, friends, watching him watch his children grow and the joy he has in his family and his wife Diane.
I think the point of the Scout Law that reminds me most of Bill Fitzpatrick would be helpful. He is just selfless when it comes to his willingness to teach others.
The point of the Scout Law that probably most reminds me of Bill Fitzpatrick would be bravery. He has taken on cases, not in his jurisdiction, the courage it takes to put yourself out there in those situations and to follow your instincts in the pursuit of justice to make sure that something happens makes him very unique.
The trait that most epitomizes Bill Fitzpatrick is loyalty.
He's extremely loyal to his family and his friends, and you know, like I say, I've known him for 40 years, and he would do anything for me or for anybody else.
Observing a guy like Fitz, who shows loyalty to his friends, to his colleagues, to his family, is something that sticks out in my mind. So when I look at those traits of a Boy Scout, it's the first thing that jumped at me.
If Bill Fitzpatrick's your friend, if he tells you something, he's loyal. He's going to be behind you and he's going to do it. And you can take that to the bank. You can trust Bill Fitzpatrick.
Most of us would go the ends of the earth for Fitz because we know he would do the same for us.
I can't even find the appropriate words to explain how loyal that man is to everyone he comes into contact to.
He is all of the things that people say about him. He is funny, he is smart, he's witty, he is intelligent, educated.
He's a family man, he's a friend, and oh, by the way, he's one of the best prosecutors that ever lived.